Hello world, I'm from in Japan. Wait, no.
That's not good.
Hello world, this is a FAQ video.
Version 2. Alright, I'll say the questions, you answer them. Okay. Does Aiko prefer to speak Japanese or English?
Japanese.
Okay, and why?
Well, because I'm like better at Japanese right now.
You're better? Okay. And, well, since the kids, as in you and Shin, know English very well, are you placed in advanced English classes in school?
What's fun?
Advanced?
What's fun?
Advanced, like higher level.
What do you mean?
Well, if there's like normal kids go to one class and the kids who know stuff really good, they go to a different class, that's an advanced class. Aiko, do you have English classes?
Well, I had them when I'm grade 3, but well, I don't have it right now, so I don't know if I'm gonna have it again or if I'm gonna have English school when I get to grade 5.
But it's not because you speak English, right? Just all your kids in your grade don't have English class?
Yeah, right now, but like grade 5 and grade 6 does English class, so we might I might do English class when I'm grade 5.
Okay. And how are you retaining your English? Are you losing your English speaking ability, you and your brother Shin?
Yeah.
You're losing it? I don't think they're losing it.
Like I can't look. There's some stuff that I could I can spell, but like now I can't spell it or I can't read it anymore. So I'm better at Japanese right now.
Oh yeah, you're right. Your reading and writing aren't as maybe strong, but your speaking is still pretty good, I think.
Well, yeah.
I think so. Since the kids speak Japanese to mommy and English to you, what language do you and mommy speak to each other? So that's a question. Well, what language do mommy and I speak?
Well, English. And sometimes mommy talks Japanese too, so you can learn Japanese.
Yeah, mostly English. Trying more Japanese, but if we have to talk about anything serious, it's English. Okay, can you have pets in Japan? Does Aiko have any pets? What animal does she like?
Well, you're allowed to get pets, but not pets in mansion.
Yeah, a mansion is a Japanese. The name for a Japanese apartment is called mansion.
And condos and stuff, and because like it might be loud, but little animals like goldfish and like little birds is allowed to be okay, but like big like cats and dogs, they're not allowed to be in mansion, but no, a normal house you're okay.
Well, it depends on the apartment building.
Yeah.
Yeah, but ours you can't have any cats or dogs or things like that. Which animal do you like?
I like a cat and bunny, and this is the kitty that I got.
Oh yeah, you got it from someone, a fan.
Yeah.
Chuck.
It's Chuck.
Chuck. Thanks, Chuck. Japanese schools, you have to remove your outdoor shoes and swap them for indoor shoes before you go inside. So what the person wants to know is, what do visitors do if they're visiting school during a festival?
Oh, like inside the school.
Yeah, like say your parents come visit.
Oh, they have slippers for like people that come. They have slippers, and then there's festival stuff in like outside of the school. We just normal shoes.
Yeah, so outside most of the festivities would take place normally.
Yep.
So you just wear your outdoor shoes. But if it's inside, they have lockers just for visitors where they can get slippers. But a lot of people bring their own slippers.
Sometimes you have Saturday school, and in Japanese it's called Jugyo Kogai. And it's not on every Saturday, but your parents can look at inside your class and see what's the kids doing. On those times, they use those slippers too.
Aiko, what do people do when they get sick?
Go to in Japanese it's called hokenshitsu, and they go to a normal room, and that's like have lots of stuff that you might see in a hospital or like little.
This is at school you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh.
And well, it's just a teacher that knows about like your body and stuff, and so there's a room like that, and then you can lie down in a bed, and then you can like eat food there if you're like and you can go home, like tell the teacher to bring your stuff and then go home if like you have a high fever or something, and yeah, there's those kind of things.
So sports, what kind of sports do you like, and what do you like to watch, or what do you like to do?
Oh, okay, my favorite sports? Well, it's swimming. Like I'm doing swimming on every Tuesday, and it's quite fun. Like there's a bus, and then you go on a bus, and then while you're going on a bus, you can bring candy and eat it. And I like that part. Yeah, it's very fun. And when you're done your swimming lesson, your swimming lesson, you can just play in the pool.
What are your favorite subjects in school?
Subjects? Like classes?
Yeah.
Well, I like crafting school. I like arts class.
Minecraft? Craft in school?
Art class.
Art class. Arts and crafts.
Yeah, there's craft something. And I like a music class, and well, I like this stuff. And on summer, sometimes you do a swimming class, and I like that too. But the water's so cold.
Do you prefer living in Japan, Canada, or is there no preference, and why?
Well, I don't know which place I want to live.
Okay. Let's see. What do you do in your spare time for fun?
Sometimes I like watch TV or play with somebody, or sometimes I watch YouTube, and yeah.
Probably like other kids around the world that have TVs and computers. Yeah. How old is Aiko?
I'm 9 right now, and I almost have my birthday.
And you'll be 10.
Yeah.
Aiko, what are you eating in your YouTube cover?
Pineapple.
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 Okay, that's easy.
How long have you been in Japan?
We've been in Japan for almost 3 years now. How did you guys decide to move your family to Japan for several years in Canada? That's probably a whole video that I might do at some other time. But the very short answer is we always wanted to move to Japan, but we never had the opportunity. And I guess when you get married and you're young and you think, oh, I can just move back and forth between countries, but you have kids, you have jobs, it's not so easy to do that. So we actually had an opportunity 3 years ago to move to Japan, and we did.
How did your mom and dad meet?
I don't think Mom would like me answering that too much.
Yeah.
But we met in Canada a long time ago. A long time. Why were Japanese names chosen for the kids instead of something more Westernized? Well, the kids actually have Western names for the middle names, but the first names are Japanese. And I think because we were living in Canada, so we just want to make sure they retained their Japanese heritage. And I guess in Canada it's not so weird to have, I guess, non-Western names.
Yeah.
But when they go to Japan, I guess the kids would stand out a lot if they had a non-Japanese name. So I guess we kind of knew that when we were naming them. Plus we tried to name them names that wouldn't be too hard to pronounce in English. So yeah, Aiko and Shin. Although people call you Aiko if they just read her name on the paper.
Aiko.
But Shin's pretty easy to Shin. But people will say Shintaro instead.
Shintaro, but it's Shintaro. Shintaro, Aiko. Yeah.
Maybe this is a question for you, Aiko, even though it's probably a question for me.
Okay.
Is do people, like Japanese people, treat you different because you're not full Japanese?
No, but sometimes they just say, gaikokujin, and gaikokujin means like people from like other places from Japan, and yeah, they just did it for fun, but they don't treat me different.
Okay. Do you guys have citizenship in both Canada and Japan? And for the kids, until they're adults, they're both Japanese and Canadian. Whereas for the mother, she is Japanese, I'm Canadian, but we both have residencies in each other's respective countries. So, yeah. Can Aiko just speak Japanese only?
In the video?
Yeah.
Well, that might be good too, because Japanese people who are looking like know what I'm saying. And
okay, well, tell somebody in Japan what Canada is like. So tell somebody who's Japanese watching.
Okay. カナダはどうですかという質問があったんですけど、カナダはまあいろいろな自然とかいっぱいあったりなんか家とかも広かったりして、まあいいところだと思います。
Are you embarrassed speaking Japanese?
No, I'm not.
You seem like so quiet.
No?
No? Okay.
This is how I talk.
This is how you talk. Okay. Okay, who do you love more, mommy or daddy?
Both.
Thank you everyone for all the questions. There was lots of questions. I don't think we got to them all. But maybe we'll try to do another V3 someday. And how do we end this thing here?
Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.
Okay, Aiko. I forgot two questions, or two things. The first one is, why do you wear lipstick and makeup?
I don't.
Then why are you all red?
Well, I'm always like this.
Yeah, when Aiko gets hot, she gets really red. I don't know, maybe the camera makes it look like she has lipstick or something, but definitely no lipstick, no makeup.
Yeah, I never did before. So my daddy made a new channel called Life Brown from X, and it's all about adult stuff. So I don't know like if kids like it. But yep, and he made a new channel, and so watch it.